You're this the Prince of the Nightlife, DJ Melly Mel. Now tuned into the biggest Chanel, Simone, April B, Flu Head, Grew Head podcast. Are you dumb? NYC, the ATL. Yeah, Brooklyn, what up?
What's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. It is your two favorite Brooklyn baddies, your girl April B.
And your girl Chanel Simone.
And this is the Flu Hair, Grew Hair podcast
where worlds collide no matter where you reside. Ew.
All right, y'all. And today's episode is called The Girls Room because as you see, we got some special guests in the building. Y'all want to tell the people who y'all are? Let's start. We're going to start to our left.
Okay. Hey, y'all. I'm Bad Gal Cole.
Period.
Bad Gal Cole. Big on that. But yeah, I'm Bad Gal Cole. I'm in the entertainment industry. I do events. I do a little bit of everything. Marketing, artists. So, yeah.
She the plug.
She the plug.
She the reason we in this studio.
Oh.
All right. And see you, ma'am, over there.
Hey, what's happening? My name is Chi. I'm a media host, correspondent as well. I also throw events and things like that. So you probably seen Chief and the Hot Box on YouTube. Yeah, go.
That's a good play on words too. Chief and the Hot Box.
Yeah.
Chief and the Hot Box. All right, y'all. So listen up. Today is the Girls Room. We just wanted to really sit down with some of our media peers and just kind of have a real conversation.
Because it needs to be said and done.
And do.
Yeah.
So y'all, we all been in media. How long y'all been in media?
Since 2014.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
I say since 2012. Yeah, since college. And then, it's 2012.
Okay, we ain't got no newbies. Y'all been doing it.
Not new to this, true to this.
For real.
How'd you get in 2014, like, what? So was it college for you too, or?
So I had just graduated from Howard University.
Okay, HU.
Wait, hold on. Why I just had somebody from Hampton on here, and I said, the real HU?
Oh.
And she said, you know it, because y'all have this thing.
You see how she said it as you know it. That's how you know she was in front of there. Yeah. But shout out to that girl though. She know what it is. That's why she said it like that. But we don't keep it cute. But yeah, coming out of college, I did radio, TV, and film as my major. So I came home and I just really wanted to get into radio or audio, something like that. And then, so I used to go to the radio stations every day and be like, oh, here's my resume, like every day. And so to the point where it was like getting to a dead end. So I ended up just scrolling on Instagram and I seen Deborah Anthony had just opened up a internet radio station. So I'm like, man, I did that in college, like, woody woo. So I'm gonna pull up at this event by myself and just go meet her. And so when I went to go meet her, she gave me her cell phone number on the spot. At the time, I thought that was like really cool, but after knowing her, I'm like, girl, you gave your phone number.
Nothing special about this.
Not special, but we built a special bond, and I really she really taught me a lot, and that's how I really got in the game from working with her.
So you know Waffles.
Of course.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yes.
Yo, all of our guests kind of like intertwined somehow.
DJ Waffles turned into a DJ Waffles while I was there.
And he told us that too.
Yeah.
You talking about B100, right?
Yeah, B100.
That's the first time I met Waffles too. He did not trust my ass for me. He was DJing Deb's sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, on her show. And I was working with her. And
wow, look at that.
Yeah. I knew you looked familiar though. Yeah.
Okay. Look at we literally just put up a post like, who want to be a guest host, y'all? And they showed up and look at this. Crazy.
Period.
Okay, so what about you? Because you said college and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but then was B100 now after?
No, actually, so I went to Clark and I was going to school.
Okay, hold on.
Y'all
So
got
HBCU
spirit.
I only went for 1 year. That shit got expensive as hell. So,
Okay, but shout out to you still going.
Yeah, but I thought I wanted to be a reporter for like CNN, but I realized, and I did the whole TV thing, and because they had a program there, but I realized like it's not my personality. So when I transferred to my school, Coastal Carolina, I ended up getting into radio, and I ended up somehow becoming the manager of the radio station. So then I just started doing events, like throwing like rap battles and things like that. And so when I moved to Atlanta, I didn't want to do the graduation depression thing. As soon as graduation hit, I moved to Atlanta. And I actually was working with Young Thug's cousin. He had his own radio station, and then I went to Highly Unique. And then just so happened, I just met a lot of different people and I started working with them. So that's how I ended up, doing some things at B100, but I wasn't with them.
What's his graduation depression?
You know when you
can't find a
graduate
job.
and you back home and you know 6 months earlier you was partying and shit. Now you
Right.
Now you broke
and hungry.
broke depressed.
You know what?
You hungry, but you had ramen noodles. Now
Exactly.
you can't even afford the ramen noodles.
Yeah.
I graduated with my master's in 2018, and I still have graduation.
Really?
Right, like life hits you after you
Yeah.
Got refund checks.
No, you're not with your community anymore. Like
Yeah.
it's like you don't have time for your friends. Like you're trying to get it. Like I ain't wanna. I still got depressed.
Yeah.
But like I just wasn't depressed at home.
And when you lived in a dorm room, and I stayed off campus my last 2 years, but that even made you feel like you living on your own, like you're not with your mom.
Yeah.
Now you gotta come home and like, you know what, you annoying me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Trying to tell you what to do, you grown.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold up, but y'all, shout out to the girls with degrees right here.
Shout out.
Shout out to y'all. We still exist.
Right.
Right.
But you're not getting paid back. Them loans ain't getting paid back.
Oh no, they dying with me, baby.
Right.
That's one thing I decided. Even with this October 1st coming up, baby, let me tell you something right now. Them
Say
dying
it
with
again.
me.
Say it again,
October
because mine's October 1st too.
They're dying with me.
Right. The only thing's getting paid is that
First of
rent.
all, y'all didn't pay y'all people, so why should I pay you? Okay?
Right.
That's between me
But
and
guess
God.
what?
We good.
Guess what? Howard's still standing.
Huh?
I ain't paid my loan.
Right.
He's still standing, y'all.
Yo, that's
So
no
guess what?
facts. The schools is still surviving, so what you need my money back
Yeah.
for?
And first of all, why y'all having people sign death row contracts at 18?
18,
Yeah.
360 deals. Like, come on.
That's
That's
660
crazy.
deals.
Yeah. Nah, okay, enough of that.
They
y'all.
can
We
really
gonna
get it
be
back.
mad all over. Right.
I'm getting
I
tired.
already took a picture of it, so they can get it back.
Nobody's ever
Mochila,
asked to see my degree. Now think about it. Nobody's ever asked.
I had one person ask.
Really?
Wow.
Were you surprised?
Yeah, that was like send your what is it called, transcript? I was like,
Transcript.
yeah, I gotta call this. How the hell I even do that? Right, I had to call the school. Oh, go to the website. Oh, okay, but I didn't even know how to do it. At this
Yeah, I've
big
never had
age.
nobody ask us.
Yeah.
No, me
Matter of
neither.
fact, before I had the degree and I was putting on my resume that I already had the degree, nobody never asked me for the degree.
Yeah, and it makes you want to be like, hey, look, like,
Yeah,
I got this
I got it.
motherfucker.
You didn't see it? Okay.
But,
All right.
but real quick before we move on, you know what some people say though? They be like, oh, you know, people be like, oh, if I could go back in time because of the loans, I would never go back to school. Honestly, I don't regret shit.
Me
I don't
neither.
regret.
I don't regret
No,
No.
like even when I don't have any kids, even when I have kids, I'll tell them, look, if you want to go, I'm not gonna be like, girl, that shit wasn't even worth it.
for
Girl,
real.
go to school.
Yes, go to school.
Right, because I was in the country ass Albany, Georgia, and baby, I had a time.
Okay.
Right, so people keep saying I would have went to trade school. Nigga, I ain't got no damn
Just
trade
right.
school.
It's about the experience.
I was over
that.
here, I'm a
Paying for
ghetto
experience.
pistol holder.
Exactly.
Right.
Made you who you are today.
Period.
Definitely.
Shit, I don't regret a damn thing.
No, not at all. All right, so now we're all graduating. Well, we're all graduated, and now we're in our 30s. What is looking like, y'all? What is giving?
Wait, yeah.
It's giving stress.
No, like
Yeah.
the 30s have been a blessing and a curse.
Yes,
Nah.
for sure.
Not a curse. Let me not say that. But the 30s have been a blessing
And a
an
lesson.
lesson. I like that. Yes. So like for me being a 30-year-old right now, I feel like I'm in my most confident era. You know, like I don't know what 40 hold because I hear people like when you turn 40, it's like you don't care. I'm 30. I'm 32. So right now I feel like this is like my most like confident era. Like I feel
Yeah,
like I'm
yeah.
like the baddest bitch in the world. You know.
I do feel more womanly. Like, I know exactly what I will deal with. Like, for relationships or, like, jobs or just people, friendships, whatever. Like, you really do have to go through a lot of bullshit in your 20s. And then when you get to your 30, I don't know what it is, but the day you turn 30,
Yes,
it's
it
like,
just clicked.
it's like, oh, man.
just
First of all, you
click.
feel it in your back, your punani, you feel it in your knees, your feet.
You feel it everywhere.
You know, you got a grown woman. You ain't no little pocketbook no more.
Okay.
You grown.
Yeah.
You
a
are
big bag.
grown. I think me, when I turned 30, I'm 31, so I turned 30 last year. It was more so like, bitch, you 30.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tolerate certain shit. And in my 20s, I think I really started thinking about life maybe at like 28, because you know
Yeah.
you're reaching 30.
Yo.
And the funny thing I was telling April is in my 20s, or let's say like 27 to like 29, me and my best friend in New York, we was like, oh, like let's open a laundromat. And you know, we playing. But I feel like now at 31, it's like, bitch, you can't be scared no more. Like,
Yeah.
now
You
it's like,
cannot.
now it's like, so are you taking out the loan? Like, what are you doing? Because before I used to be like, no, girl, I got this little 200 in my account, I can't. And you know, you thinking I got time. But now that I'm 31, it's like, you know, you watching your peers. It's like, it's whether, I mean, I don't care if it's either going well or not. It's just the principle of like, now I have this mentality of like, scare money don't make no money, you know?
Yeah,
for real.
So now I'm like, okay, bitch, you're 31. You can't keep living in this. Oh, my credit is like, so did you get real? Like, hey, are you getting investors? Like, what are you doing? Like, niggas is making money out here. So that's why I feel like in my 30s now, I'm like, nah, like, for granted, we work, we got jobs, but I was like, now, in the words of April, like, ownership is calling my name. And now I used to be so scared of, like, failure. Like, no, I'm not going to get it. So what if it failed and now I got 30K in debt? And like somebody said, well, bitch, you went to school? I'm like, oh.
They too loud.
Well, shit, if you went to school. And I'm like, But you know, business loans is different than the school ones. Because they coming for that shit.
No. and if they can't get their shit, they getting your shit. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, well, you don't want to give us our shit back? Give us what you got then, like.
Right now. So for me, being in my 30s, it's more so like, okay, one stream of income, not cutting it. So if you want to open this hair salon and you never did hair, bitch, open the shit. Be smart about it, of course. Think about it. Don't just go doing nothing crazy. But no, start it. Like, set up a plan, set up a goal. So that's for me now turning 30. Like, I don't want to be 35, 36, still saying like, damn, well, if I was 31, well, I could have made 6 figures by now. That's like, so what you was scared of? Right. So that's my thing.
That's kind of how I feel about media. Because, like, I'm listening to y'all story. So I did not go to HBCU. So... My first year I didn't either, but I'm set tripping. But
see, I never had I just never thought like how important it was to even try to go after that. So, but also too, like, media was something that fell into my lap very late. It was always a dream of mine, but it wasn't like, oh, I was in college and I had a radio show and then I met these people. Like, it literally was like, oh, I'm 30 and the pandemic happened. What's going on? Let me start my YouTube channel and just see how like that goes. Like, so there's I don't want to say there's regret, but there's a little bit of like, oh, well, if I maybe would have stuck to my guns on something, like, who knows where I could have been, but everything happens in due time. But
for sure.
In terms of like being 30, like what you said about like realizing life at 28, that's exactly what happened to me. Like, when I turned 28, someone was like, all right, girl, well, 30 coming up, like, you gonna keep living in this little girl world, like feeling so small and belittling yourself and not really taking chances with your life, your fashion, your love, like, or on betting on yourself. And then like when I turned 30, it was like, I'm 30. I'm 30.
Yeah.
I'm 30, y'all. Like, and so now that I'm 32, I feel like I just gotta keep, like, girl, just don't turn around. Like, keep going. Like, don't look back. Like, just keep going, keep pushing. Don't be scared. Like, or be scared, but still do it. Like, be scared, but still do it. Don't let the fear hold you back. Like, and every time I've been scared about something, but still did it, it has expanded me so much. Like, all of it. So,
I say, well, for me, it was the opposite. Like, in my 20s, I was very, like...
fearless.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna get it. Like, I think I was 28. Yeah, 28. I had came across, I got hit by a truck.
Oh.
Like, when I was 25. And so I got the money for it when I was 28.
3 years?
Yeah, girl, it takes a long time.
Those cases take a lot.
It takes a long time.
Get my
Don't
goddamn
rush the shit. If you know you about to get a bag, do not rush that shit.
Yeah,
like, I don't care what your lawyer say.
Time.
So instead of, like, spending on dumb shit, I was like, oh, I'm going to start this whole business. Like, I planned it for a year and all the type of stuff to my friends, family about it, whatever. Ended up getting a penthouse and, like, rented it out for photo shoots, video shoots and stuff like that, right? I was making great money. Then probably 4 months in, leasing office, you can't do this anymore. The rent was high as shit. Lost everything. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I had to file bankruptcy at 29. had to start over at 30. And I think one thing people forget is like you're always going to start over on something.
Yes.
And don't be scared about it. And I did have a year where I was frozen. I was like, I don't want to be broke again. I don't want to have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause when you have it and you lose it, it's a different thing. So I encourage everybody, especially with us in the media. Like, I know there's times where I've taken like 6 months, 7 months off. This shit is tiring. I feel like a hamster on a wheel, like, you know, whatever. But then you get back into it, it's like, oh, I love it again. But it's like, I would definitely say, even if you do start something and it doesn't work out, try it again. You know what I mean? Just try it or try something. You
right.
Yeah.
And one thing April and I is learning how to pivot too. Like,
like
you could keep flexible. Right. You could still love media, but maybe this is not the direction. So try sports or try lifestyle content or try behind the scenes. You know, we always think that, you know, one thing I learned about media, you gotta be like the jacks of all trades.
Yeah.
Because somebody might be like, oh, we need a producer. Chanel, you a producer? No. Okay,
right.
well, we don't need you there. I missed out on 10K. You know right. You know, I don't want to say, well, for granted, I do great on camera, and people know that, for granted, but it's a whole probably another bag that I'm missing. Because I'm so stuck on this, you know? So life is all about pivoting. Like, we see some of our media peers where they was in the same boat as us, you know? Like, so next thing you know, they in New York working with this company, and you're like, girl, how did you?
Oh, they asked if I just knew social media management. I didn't, but I figured it out when I got there. And meanwhile, I'm over here like, well, you know, I don't know, but I can learn. And they're like, girl, like, you better fake it. Like you said, fake it till you make it.
You gotta fake it till you make it. And I feel like my story is kind of similar to that. Like, I ain't know shit. When I got with them, I ain't know nothing. But I figured out on the way, and that's how I figured out I love the entertainment industry. Because I'm like, okay, I didn't graduate for doing what I'm graduating for, but this is what I love. So that's what you say about pivoting. Like, I had to pivot to that, even to pivoting to understanding, like, I wanted to be out on my own and branch out under my own name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to pivot to that. So I think that was, you know, going back to the 30s too. Like, I think that's what happened to me in my 30s. Like, I had to figure out, like, okay, like, I built not to say like this, but I built a lot of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, when I'm going to build me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm going to do that, and it's no disrespect to the people that I built, but it's like, oh, if I could do that for you, and you really got some things going on, then why I can't do that for myself.
Did you ever try to reach out to those people who you helped and like kind of more so collab and kind of like try to put you back in that box of like, nah, you kind of help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay, because guess what? The reason why it's okay is because I was there for a reason in the season.
Yeah.
I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't meant for me to go back and work with you at that time, or maybe
See,
not.
I be trying to have these quotes in my head, but in reality, I be trying to say, well, it's a lesson. Now I be like, bitch, you got me fucked up.
You gotta be careful. Yeah, that's how that's my other kind of my business partner just like that. And I be like, nah, you pretty cool, because it's okay. Because it wasn't for us. What is for us is for us. You see what I'm saying? But I see you.
It's hard. No, it's really hard. Like, so, like, okay, I tell a story all the time because for me, I'm kind of like you. Like, no, like, we just gonna let it go. Like, okay, so first off, I'm an Aries, right? So, and being an Aries, like, we're afraid. Wait.
She was afraid.
Okay. Ain't this like the third time I done told somebody I was an Aries and they had the same reaction?
She was like, I'm an Aries, so and y'all bust out.
What are you?
She's a Taurus.
I'm a Taurus.
And you're the one that gets pissed off? And you're not? Like,
I'm an Aries.
What are you?
Aries.
I'm a Gemini.
Okay.
I'm a Capricorn.
Captain ass Capricorn.
Captain ass
But
Capricorn.
no, okay. Like two of my best friends are Capricorns. But I'm an April Aries. I tell people that all the time because it does make a difference. March Aries are the ones that's like, April Aries, we're a lot more outgoing and stuff like that. But we're also afraid of rejection. So for me, like, I've done a lot of stuff by myself because I just never been able to, I'm not going to say never been able to rely on other people, but I just never wanted to put it in somebody else's hands and then be disappointed.
Yeah.
So Chanel is definitely the one like, I did this for you. Like, bitch, what the fuck? You better show up for me. And I'm just like, it's okay. Like, we'll get it done until we did this, flew here, grew here, and we had a launch party. And I showed up for so many people. So many people. So we're sending out the invitations, and I'm like, yo, like, I know they gonna show up for me. Because I'm not talking about, like, show up, like, they had one event, I showed up. No, I'm talking about multiple times showed up, asked me for advice, gave business advice, did all of that. Girl, half the people that I showed up for was not in attendance, didn't reach out to say, like, oh, I wasn't gonna, or anything. When Chanel, to this, she be like, April, I'm like, I blocked, she know I was blocking people, like, unfollowing people, like, I don't care. Matter of fact, it just dawned on me something too, but, like, because at that point, I was like, yo, like, this is not okay, like, this really how y'all operate like this?
It's like, it's definitely like that.
For sure.
Unless it's something that's like, oh, it's beneficial to them. Like, say if you had like a big celebrity come, everybody would have
been on your line.
Or when y'all, or like, you know, like y'all decide to vote or something. Oh, everybody's, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
And I noticed that too. I'm like, people comment on when we post big moments, they're commenting. And not to say that we don't appreciate the support, but I know which ones are support and I know which ones are clout.
You know? Me, it's like, for some reason, I'm weird. It's like, I will smack the shit out you. Right? But then a piece of me, when somebody else go off, I'm like, okay, April, give them the benefit of the doubt.
Like, it's okay. Like, you know, and I'm like, it's not okay. To me, it's not. It wasn't okay. Like, it took me months to really get over it. Like, I just started, like, communicating with people again because it took me months to be like, wow, like, I didn't know, like, this was a part of that. Like, I'm over here, like, come on, y'all, we gonna party. You know, we doing our media stuff. This is great, but there's a whole other side to this life.
It is.
That it's just like,
right. Has it times where I feel like, yo, this ain't it?
Yeah, for sure. I felt like that the other day. Like, I felt like that the other day when I went out of town to go post something.
I was gonna say, Doug, what's your round? She went out of town.
But yeah, I went out of town to go host something, and you know, everything. I mean, long story short, I wasn't acknowledged the whole time I was on stage. Like, they probably didn't say my name one time. Like, I won't say who, but they.
Well, no, not who, but like
meaning like. You know, you hosting, like, everybody shouting out this person, shouting out that person.
Shout out to my man.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, now, shout out to Chief for coming. You know, none of that. And there was other things happening. Like, the day before that, I was pitching a show to this label. And had my whole deck, had my presentation, everything. The next day, they took that idea and used it. And filmed it and gaslighted me and was like, oh, well, your show isn't like this and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yes, it is. Like, girl, when I tell you, like, it's been a lot. Like, even with my hotbox, like, I did that shit. Next thing you know, here's another one just like that. Another one just like that. And it was like, I don't even want to do it anymore. Like, it's definitely an emotional roller coaster, so you really do have to be passionate about this shit. You can't just be like, like, a lot of people just see, oh, okay, these people are successful. I heard YouTube's paying, so let me get on the mic and let me just do some shit. Like, it's not like that. You're not going to last like that.
Could you sue for that if there wasn't no contract?
No.
Yeah, you can't. I thought about it.
It's like intellectual property. Like, if you're going to pitch something, definitely have your paperwork before you do it. Like, that's one thing I definitely learned.
Right, because I know, like, one time, this was like years ago, I tried to submit something to BET, so they have a box. And it literally said, if you submit this, just know you are giving up your idea, and it's a possibility you would not get no credit. Like, they literally said it in a box, and I was like, so y'all want people to pitch shit, and you literally saying, hey, even though they told you, we might steal this shit.
I just had that happen to me, like, me and Trace in the past 2 weeks.
What? Heartbreaking?
No, like, we didn't get to that point where we had to, you know what I'm saying, do what we had to do. But it was just like, we had to stand our ground, like, no, you're not selling our ideas. Are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we coming on as content creators, that's ideas. And that's coming from us, so that's, again, us building another company, you know what I'm saying? So we said, okay, we need to renegotiate this contract. Nothing. So you try, like, and the thing about this industry, a lot of people, especially in Atlanta, play you for fool. And they will try to play you for fool until you stand up to yourself. And it took me a long time to learn that.
Yeah.
Right. It really took me a long time to learn that. But nowadays, I'm not going for it. And even if it was a really big deal, it was a really big deal. But I can't feel myself.
Yo, when I first started out, like in 2020, but I really started going to events in 2021. Don't get it twisted. Like deep down inside, like my best friends know me. Like I will slap you. But when you new to this game, you just gotta, you gotta
humble yourself.
So I used to have somebody talk to me crazy a little bit, and literally, I went to the bathroom and cried, but I didn't cry. I cried because I know that I could fuck her up. And that weekend, my best friend just happened to be in town for that weekend, so she came to the event. And when I tell you, she tried to talk to me like I was like a $2 hoe down the street. And then she did it in front of people. I literally was like, I felt like Diddy had to go walk to get some cheesecake. I was like, I went to the bathroom like Debo, like, like, yo, she gonna cry in the car. Yeah. I was like, yo, my best friend came to the bathroom because she was like, I'm here, where you at? I was like, I'm in the fucking bathroom. She came in, she was like, I'm crying. Other girls was like, you her friend? She was like, yo, move, I got her. I'm like, yo, I don't ever let no bitch talk to me like that. Like, I'm mad. Like, I had to go fix myself and everything. So I try to play the nice girl because I'm the girl coming up in this dog-eat-dog industry. But now that, I'm a couple of years in. Not even that I'm a couple of years in. Y'all niggas fuck with me. Y'all know what I could do. Yeah. Y'all like me. Y'all always be like, yo, Chanel, you met. Oh, my God. So y'all know what I'm about. So stop fucking playing with me.
Stop playing.
And now that April and I joined forces and we meshed so well, it was to the point where now it's like she
bitch, stop playing with us.
Playing with literally. Shout out to what's his name, Fly Guy DC. He said sometimes you gotta be an asshole in this industry because people respect assholes.
They do.
Yeah. But do they respect?
I didn't even look at her. I went,
But do you? I know, because you talking about the one with progress report, right?
Wait.
When he was on the progress report.
Yeah. I'm like,
so it's like, do you think that it's a difference with the
men and
woman? Yeah.
Well, what Nicki Minaj said?
Nicki Minaj said, when niggas come in and they tell you what it is, they're a boss. But when I come in, I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
And it definitely is. I think, obviously we live in a world where for so long women were demoted to just being housewives. You're the cook, you're the cleaner, you're this. Now that we're in a position where we're making more money, we have more than these niggas do, or these men, period. Yeah. Now, when we assert ourselves, because I'm going to say assert, I'm not going to say aggressive or anything like that, because they try to put that on us, especially black women. Now, when we assert ourselves, they are intimidated, but they don't know how to say, you know what? She right.
Yeah.
So they gonna just be like, oh, she a bitch. I can't work with her, whatever. No, you can't play me.
Right.
Exactly. You can't play me.
Exactly.
Like, that's what it is. And it's definitely a difference. There's definitely still inequality between men and women in this industry. Or any industry, except maybe the hair industry or whatever. But even then, I hear some content creators who are in the hair and makeup industry who say, men sometimes get paid more than that. But yeah, there's definitely a difference. He can be an asshole. Like, and shout out to Fly Guy DC because he's really not an asshole. Like, he's just really about his business. No, for real. And I think people forget, like,
especially when you know what you could bring to the table.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. Like April and I, people be like, yo, y'all, you are so. First of all, the social media. Let me just jump on this. Everybody be like, yo, we love y'all. Oh my God, Brooklyn, like we used to do oh, you only got 3K followers. What the fuck that got up?
I follow more people than people follow me.
Yeah,
but I've been in more rooms than you.
Pop your shit.
I ain't trying to be funny, but that's facts. Like, but I've always wanted to be that person, like in the background. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, do all that, but it do.
Right.
But sometimes somebody told me this. Like, sometimes it's definitely not about the quantity.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the quality of followers. You can have 10K followers and they don't
what do I
shit.
Engage?
Or 3,000 followers and it could be labels, execs, like all types of stuff.
I saw that all the time. I'm like, like when people, because first thing, when somebody bring anything type of numbers to me,
I go to their page first. All right, let me see their engagement.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, me and Chanel packed out a whole room for our launch party. We budgeted for 40 people. It was over 100 people there. We was like, yo, like, this is crazy. Like, people can't even get 10 people to show up to their events.
Right.
But y'all want to talk to me about followers.
Yeah.
Y'all go into these people's page, they got 40,000 followers, but they got 358 views on all their work. They have no engagement.
Yeah.
There are bought followers, like...
I was telling April, like, so you mean to tell me if I bought followers, all of this will go away?
Yep.
No.
It's a good quick look, but if you deep down into it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm looking at somebody, I'm about to hire them, I'm gonna look like, see, like, okay, the comments, let me look at the followers and stuff like that. Like, I think everybody really taking this perception as everything, real to heart. But I wouldn't.
Right, they talking about, numbers don't lie. Niggas, these bots.
Yeah.
Like,
they just sitting there. They not doing nothing for you.
Like somebody in China, especially now that you gotta pay for one.
Exactly.
Like my nigga, is somebody in China jacking off on this girl, just looking at her like, fuck out of here. And she still didn't even get nobody to buy tickets to come to her show. To come to what you promoted.
Yeah, like the way they play upon these numbers nowadays is crazy to me.
Yeah,
like it's really crazy because then you, like you said, there's no quality in the work neither.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, for me, I'm never here to hate on the next bitch. Everybody can get their bag, whatever they gotta do. But it frustrates me when I see so much like real talent and y'all only brought people here because they got 350,000 followers.
Yeah.
And they come and they complain. They don't really enjoy your events. They don't market your events. They don't promote your events. They don't bring people with them to say, yo, come out. None of that. Like,
right, and it's not to say they don't do good, but it's just like, okay.
Right.
Alright. Like sometimes social media could, I don't ever let it get to me, honestly, but sometimes it just be like it gets to me, but it don't at the same time, you know?
It gets to me.
Sometimes
Sometimes it gets to me because I be looking at pages like people who just are doing everyday shit. Like, like there's people like Get Ready With Me or like the most boring shit.
That's the one that get the most views.
And they just getting all types of deals. And it's like, nigga, like
they get free clothes just because they showed they thong and was like,
no.
I took brunch with my girls.
It's the ones that do it and then it be like, watch me turn this shirt and wear it 3 ways. And then they like put one arm down.
Wait. I be saving them sometimes. So maybe I'm not watching.
No, it be like cookie cutter shit. It be like, I would never wear my shirt like that. I would never wear my shirt like that. 30,000 views.
Right.
I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
them the ones with the, and I know this her, my homegirl. She's a media entertainment, but she switched to lifestyle content. And her views, she already had views like a little bit as a media content, but now that she's doing lifestyle, like Walmart, come with me to Walmart, come with me to
Day in the life of a content creator.
Her views just for going to Walmart and Target is like sky high.
I'm about to start just unboxing shit.
Unboxing.
Yeah,
shout out to Casey lately. Shout out to my girl. But now Walmart even giving her deals, and it's like, wait. So wait. So what? Is it me? Is this just the pivoting that I need to do?
Even me and Chanel had a moment too because. So we're obviously in media. We do music and media entertainment. But we got some homegirls who are food bloggers. So we put up some posts for food. Girl, our views was through the roof. We was like, damn, do we need to switch to food? Like,
or something?
Yeah, I went to a restaurant, and this is the first time in life I ever hit 10K on a reel. And it was from a food blog.
A food blog. Like,
I went to a food restaurant. And then next thing you know, we went to Who Wanna Fuck. Shout out to
Who Wanna Fuck Terry and V.
Right. Shout out to Gourmet Angie for the invite.
Yes.
And we posted it on our page just like at 5K. And I'm like, okay, so hold up. Not to say that now we want to be food content, but now it's like, should we incorporate some type of, like, it gotta be something without stepping on anybody else's toes.
Yeah.
But it's like, wait, hold up. So now this is where you really sit and think and be like, all right, let's figure this shit out.
Like, God, it's me again.
Right.
Shit, I was about to say something.
Doing?
Just like our homeboy, shout out to Ruben. He have 1 million followers, and we like everybody like, yo,
what? Yo, he had like 300, and it was like 500. Then it was like 700, and then one day we like.
But then he told us, I post. You know how you see random funny videos like somebody falling, and then it's like, oh, you posting these? He was like, yo, people love them. I posted on my page. I keep it on there. They're not deleted, but archive it or take it off my thing. So
when you go to his page,
it looks like he's doing straight media, but he's. But he is doing media. He is doing media though. Don't get it twisted. But what he told us is sometimes you just fake it till you make it, or you just gotta figure out like
what's going on.
Right. Because I saw a meme that says when you spend all day doing content to get 12 likes, you know.
Seriously.
So it's like now what I'm saying is, and it's not to call them out, but pretty much what they telling us is like, look. You could still be here, but figure out a way to go around it, and still everybody can still circle back to that moment.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much like I guess what we're still trying to figure out and things like that. So, but shout out to y'all who's doing it and who figured it out.
Yeah.
So that way, you got 1 million or 100K views on your reels, but at the end of the day, when people go on your page, they still see media. So the traffic, low key, is still circling back around.
Yo, speaking of figuring out, how y'all doing dating wise now? Y'all know that girl that be like,
wait, all of y'all single?
Nah, I'm in a relationship.
Ah! She said, do not put me in that category.
Wait, hold on, but body got cold, quiet as hell over there. I got some things going. She said, I have some situations I get.
Yeah. She's okay, you're in a relationship. Like this is your this like
yeah, like we boyfriend girlfriend.
Oh, how y'all been together? Ain't no switching up.
Yeah.
How long y'all been together?
Officially it's only been since June, but I met him in March. So
maybe
it's like,
so y'all official.
No.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, if y'all took years, that's fine. But March, June, nigga, he go stop.
You got 60 days probation.
Hold on. Oh, go ahead.
I wasn't planning, like, I've never been the type that's like, I gotta be in a relationship, I gotta find somebody. This was supposed to be another hot girl summer for me, like, trip brand and shit like that. But I think it's just, and my last relationship, it ended so traumatically. So I did take, like, a long time just to get myself together. Then I started dating and having fun, but I wasn't serious about nobody. But yeah, like, yeah, he's
She's smart. If you
ever seen her smile, that's her boo. Like that's not like her boo. That's her babe. Like
but what I love about it is you said March and now y'all dating. Yeah, I don't want to be always a year and a half later. So what we doing? Yeah. No, my nigga.
That's the reality of what we have nowadays too. Like nobody's really trying to be committed. Like,
because I was waiting for the next best thing, like, or they're waiting for you to fuck up. Like, okay,
you're a placeholder,
like
and it's like, okay, and so, all right, so you got stuff going on. You in a relationship. I'm single.
You ain't got no sneaking.
I'm single. I don't want nobody out there thinking they're gonna claim me, baby. Okay, I'm single because I'm waiting for the next best thing. No, okay, that's for real. Oh God.
Yo, it be like that. I'm single, but I'm dating.
Okay, so what does that mean? Because some people do.
I'm single, but I'm dating means there's no title, but it's like
they know what the fuck it is.
They know what.
Wait, okay. Not to get in your business.
No,
but,
you can get it in.
Okay, so when you went to Bali. Because listen, you know,
she
like
you can get in it.
You know, like you know how some people.
I mean,
I
thought
you were gonna be like, so when you say no title, girl, she said when you went to Bali.
What's that mean?
Ma'am.
I thought it was on purpose.
Hold on, keep talking.
Because listen, you know when you post, like, you know when you're on a trip, and it's the dude. The whole time you ain't posting this nigga at all. Like you just by yourself. This man, it was like this much of him, and I was like, okay.
All right, let me say this.
Go ahead and address it.
All right, let me say this. So, how to say this? You know how officially y'all don't have that boyfriend girlfriend title.
Yeah.
But the motherfucker look out for you so good that it's like, if I say this is my man, he's not gonna say no.
Sure.
You know? If he was to walk in here and I'd be like, hey y'all, this is my boyfriend, whoop-de-whoop.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be like, what?
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, what up?
Okay.
If I'm with his homeboys, he's not gonna say, oh yeah, this my friend. He's gonna be like, yo, this my girl, Chanel. And I'm not gonna say nothing, you know?
Right.
But with each other, we don't have, like, it's officially not that title.
Okay.
But, shit, we went to Bali.
Listen, dang, that's not like up the street. Like if you want to take a long trip like that, and people get on your nerve, even your friends will get on your nerve. Mm-hmm. So like, okay, y'all,
they kind of.
And you know what's funny?
Yeah,
the most question I had first, like most of the time when I go on my trips, I'm with my bitches. You know, you see, like the most questions I got wasn't even from girls. It was from niggas.
Yeah, of
I'll be
course.
saying,
Hey, what nigga? Where did you come from?
Feed off of that.
So now I'm started to the point, and it's to the point where when dudes want to talk to me, they be like, "Oh, you single?" They waiting for you to say, "I ain't got no man."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "I'm single, but I'm dating," and they be like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
Oh, so what? Y'all together?
But then they go harder.
Yeah, so
That's one thing I did
in the word of Moneybag, yo, I don't know what to call it. Like, I don't. So when I did that, this dude still bought me a drink. Then he texted me OD, like, so yeah. I'm like, you know what? I started to, hold up. So from now on,
men are.
even when I tell my homegirl in New York, like some dude trying to circle back around. So he was like, oh, you talking to somebody? She really not, but she was like, no. I was like, yo, why the fuck would you tell him?
Because now he gonna play with you.
Right. No, tell that. Even if you in the house eating Cheetos with your dog.
If he
tell
call
that nigga you talking
I'm getting
to
ready
somebody.
for a date.
So that's why I said, like, because I don't want to be like, yeah, I got a man, and next you know, Chanel, what happened?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm single, but I am dating someone.
Right.
So if a nigga come talk to me right now, I'm letting you know
That
it's a nigga in the picture.
Yeah.
So what you want to do with it?
Now, if y'all, or not even him, but anybody, if y'all did get in a serious relationship, would you post them on your main page?
Yo, oh my God. How you know that was one of my, oh my God.
Really?
Yeah, that was one
Should
of
you
the
take
topics.
social media? Yeah.
For real? Because I don't think I will.
No,
I think I'm past that stage. Like I think, like before I was so I come out of a very long relationship, and when I was in that relationship, like he didn't post me, so people didn't know. Like people knew we were together because if you knew us, like we were together for so long, but like he never posted me, so it'd be like new bitches there or whatever that come in, they didn't know, and I was so gun out like you need to post me, like you need to do this or whatever. Now I'm like, what Cardi said?
Yeah.
I don't got the ring, you don't get posted. Like that's facts. Like and even if I do have the ring, because it's not even about like I want people to be like I'm validating this. Sometimes people just don't be happy for you. So
Oh God, shit.
No.
Talk about it.
Right. Back then, I used to be like, oh, my nigga don't post me this and that.
Yeah.
But now, it's a difference between privacy and just straight up not claiming.
and secrecy.
And secrecy.
Yeah.
If you like, you know what? It's a difference between like, oh, you posted this, and this, but where am I? I'm not even saying I gotta be from 109 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But if it's you straight up acting like you just don't want to put me on there, like if I say, oh, let's post us, and you like, I mean, come on, for what?
You want everybody smack your phone out your hand? Like y'all riding in the car, you like, and he like, yo, what the fuck you doing?
No, or even if you go like this, you know, we might post out there. You see, like I said, when I posted his arm, shit.
I was like, okay.
First of all, that's how you know, like First of all, that's how you know we really locked in. And number two, any nigga taking me to fucking Bali, you at least get an arm.
Yeah.
You get something.
Please.
And here go these niggas, I knew it. Okay, good.
Good. Now you know whatever's bigger than Bali, you need to come with.
Right. Now we need to go to fucking Antarctica or something. So I say this to say, if it's to the point where you like, okay, well shit, you post me, I post you, and it ain't gotta be consistent and it's cool, then that's fine. But if it's to the point where you hesitant about it, or it's like, for what? Why you want people in our business? I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
now
no, but then I'm questioning the relationship at that point.
It's at a certain point where you know it's like,
this nigga trying to play me for boo-boo the fool.
Right.
Yeah.
Or if a nigga posts you on a story and only show your hand like this, bitch, bitch, show my fucking face.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Don't play with me. I can show your arm,
but you
don't hide
the
it.
the double standard of
I don't, man, that blood clot clear.
No.
If you just post my arm, bitch, that could have been 50 other bitches' arm. Show my face if I'm your.
No, but if you post my arm, I want to make sure they know that when they see this scar or something, like they're gonna know it's me.
Because at the end of the day, when a chick, 9 times out of 10, when a chick usually posts a nigga like an arm thing, or like what I did. I'm not posting that shit for no reason. Like,
Yeah,
so
right.
y'all niggas know, oh, Chanel talked to somebody.
Yeah.
But I feel like when niggas do it, it's like, yeah, he talked to somebody, but he could be with the next bitch tomorrow.
She not the important.
Yeah.
She don't hold no weight over
Because
me.
she didn't get the face.
No.
Oh, no. I don't care. It could be double standards, but it depends on how it goes. Now, if y'all both agree, nigga, I don't give a fuck about you, you don't give a fuck about me. If I post you, you post me, cool. But I'm not going to be posting more than you.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not in this era. Not in this era. All right, y'all. Well, listen up. That concludes the girls'
Don't motherfucking hide
room.
me.
But don't go ahead. Let her get her ad libs on.
Period. Because, bitch, I will slap you. I'm done.
All right, that concludes this episode of Flew Here, Grew Here podcast, aka the Girls Room.
Yeah.
All right, Bad Gal Cole, tell people where they can follow you and
Y'all
tap
can
in.
Follow me at Bad Gal Cole, and that's BADGYALCOLE.
All right, come on, Chief.
Y'all can follow me at They Call Me Chief, CHIEF, on IG and TikTok.
Hey.
Yes.
Well, you already know it is your favorite Brooklyn baddie, Chanel Simone. Follow me at I am Chanel Simone.
And y'all know who it is, your girl April B, your favorite media maven. Make sure y'all follow me at it's April B __. And don't forget to follow the Flew Here, Grew Here podcast on all social media platforms, as well as all streaming platforms. You can follow us at FHGH Podcast. And don't forget, we drop new episodes every week at 8 p.m. So check us out, and we'll be back next week. Peace.
The Girls Room.
This was fun.
Yeah.